Hey Carol, I decided to send you a video instead of trying to explain this to you over the phone. This is blanched almonds. You need 1.5 cups of blanched almonds to make this one recipe. So that's what they look like when you're ready to use them. This is what it looks like after you put it in the food processor. And look, it's nice and it's almost like a powder or a flour or something like that. Okay, so that's what it's got to look at after you've put it in the food processor. So you really need a food processor for this application. Alright, so anyhow, this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to add 1 egg white, not the yolk, the egg white, and 1.5 teaspoons of almond extract, along with 1/4 teaspoon of salt. My idea of 1/4 teaspoon is take a pinch, put it in there, I'm done. Alright, now I'll show you what it's going to look like when it's done. Alright, so now I've added my 1 egg white and my 1.5 teaspoons of almond extract. And it's going to make a lot of noise, so I'm going to turn it off, but I just want you to see I'm ready to go. Alright. It's finally coming together. It's just like when you make pizza pie dough and it gets all sticky. See? It's all yucky and sticky and it's just like pie dough. Only thing is, this is almond paste. I guess if you did it with peanuts, it would be peanut butter. But it's confectioner's sugar. Do not use regular sugar. Use 1.5 cups of confectioner's sugar. If you use regular sugar, it gets too gritty. And make sure you process those blanched almonds long enough so that it's like a flour. Make sure it's not grainy. And then when you add everything else, this is what it's going to look like. Alright, so now I'm going to take it out and I'm going to measure it. And it should come up with a 1/2 pound to it should come out to 1 pound. And I'll divide it either in half if I want to make small batches, or keep it together in 1 pound, which I'm going to do, and wrap it up and put it in the refrigerator. Make sure that when you go to make the Neapolitans, which I'll video for you for tomorrow, or maybe even later on today, not sure, just make sure that this is room temperature as well as everything else, including your eggs. If your eggs are cold, get a bowl with warm water, put them in there for a few minutes, and then they'll warm up, and then you won't have to worry about it. But everything should be at room temperature. The second thing about Neapolitans, timing. Make sure you don't burn them. And you have to measure equal amounts, otherwise you're going to get a green one bigger than the red one, bigger than the white one type thing. Alright, hang tight. I'm going to send this to you. I love you. And I'll be back with a picture of the Neapolitans. Bye.